Spring has sprung, and we're in the Ozarks, and that means you got to get your HVAC system checked because you want it working in peak condition come summertime. Nathan McCartney with Arctic Food Equipment, you can clean these HVAC systems, and why is it so important to clean them?
Yeah, so we often are on here talking about restaurants, right, and all the food equipment that we deal with. So with HVAC systems, that's a critical component for your business as well. Whether you're a church, a law office, or an office building, or even a restaurant, you've probably got an air conditioning unit. So it's very important that you think ahead and that you be going through and working on some of this preventative maintenance. And this is a really great time of year to be doing that. It's a mild temperature outside, so it's a good time to turn them off and not ruin your operations. But also, you haven't stressed your unit out yet. If you wait till June or July or August when it's 100 outside, now it's a lot bigger deal, possibly breaks on a Friday night, and now you're looking at overtime because your lobby's hot and your restaurant customers are leaving, or it's Sunday morning and your church is hot, and you just don't want that. So now's a really good time to be thinking ahead to get that handled so that you can operate through the hot season.
Right, so if somebody calls, a business, a church, whatever, they call you and you go out and actually clean the units.
Right. We work on the big units for bigger restaurants or bigger businesses, something like that. And we'll go through and we do a complete preventative maintenance checklist. We're looking at the evaporators and the condensers and checking to make sure the motors are coming on correctly and that the thermostat's keying it right, and just making sure that it's going to continue to operate the way you expect it is when you push that button or turn that dial.
Right, and with the current climate in our community, it's very important to be safe and sanitized, and there's a lot of things that can live on some of those filters that you don't want in your air.
Right. So we have these air purifying systems. These work basically as an ozone machine or an ionizer, and they can attack bacteria, viruses, and pollen, as well as other air pollutants in the air, whether it's a restaurant or a business or even as a renter or a landlord, something trying to get the odor out of your home. So there's a lot of different applications for these.
So this one right here, you sell this here?
Yep, and so this one's a remote unit. You've got some that will stick in an air vent, but this one will work in a bunch of different sizes of homes. You can set it to 1,000 square feet all the way up to 5,000 square feet, just kind of depending on the space that you're trying to operate in. And it'll really just take the smell out of the air, and like I said, it'll also kill those bacteria and some of those other things that you definitely don't want floating around in your
So
business.
this can get rid of smells and the germs in the air.
Right.
So if, let's say, just for example, let's say I had a house. Like if I went over from my house and I have a lot of animals, and sometimes you get nose blind to your own smell of your house until your family comes over and they're like, oh, it smells like cat.
Do something about it.
Could this help with pet odors as well?
Yes, it helps with pet odors. We've used them in our trucks before after a guy that smoked in there or something, and you're trying to get that smell out. So it'll take care of a wide variety of problems. It's a really cool product that's really starting to grow in popularity right now. It just really has a lot of different applications in both the residential and the commercial side.
So what I love about this is you could use this in your home or your business, and you sell it here at Arctic Food Equipment.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, if somebody wanted more information or to see kind of what inventory you have, and especially to stay safe in our community in this time of year, what's the best way to reach you?
You can call us or check us out online, or you can stop by our store at 1501 South Enterprise. We'd love to have you.
I'm not kidding you. I might have to get one for me because my car smells and my house smells, and I need something to clean those germs.
That's right. This is an awesome opportunity.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You've got to give Arctic Food Equipment a try, and you might see this at my house. I might do a segment on it because got some odors got to get rid of, Nathan. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeremy.